Hey guys, it's Austin from Athilates.com and it's time for the exercise of the week. So today we're going to yet again demonstrate something outdoors. This time we're going to use a Rogue Monster Band, one of the thinner ones, to do this. Now we're going to implement an exercise that combines two things that I like. A face pull, which is a traditional bodybuilding exercise, a powerlifting exercise, where you're going to retract your scapula, you're going to bring usually a rope and a cable machine back, getting some external rotation of the shoulder while also bringing your mid back together. It's a great upper back strengthening exercise. It's also really good just to clean up the scapula going through protraction and retraction, especially if you do a lot of benching. Now to make this a little different and give it an Athilates twist, I'm going to add a straddle position on the ground to get an adductor mobilization. So I'm going to set the band here, and I like to do it low so we can get that stretch, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to walk it out. I'm going to get into that deep straddle position here. I want you guys to really put as much tension as you can on the adductors. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the band pull me in without breaking my spinal position. So just to kind of warm it up, you can see I'm just kind of oscillating back and forth through kind of my hip capsule here. What I don't want is any motion from my back. If you have trouble getting into this position without rounding your back or feeling stuck like this, you might want to use a yoga block or some kind of wedge underneath your tailbone to kind of prop you up and give you that leverage until you can start figuring this one out. But this is great to disassociate your spine and your hips and get them to move independently of each other, which is pivotal for our movement patterns that we talk about. So to do the movement, I'm going to let it bring me in, keeping tension throughout the adductors here. As far as I can, I'm going to keep my back straight, and then I'm going to find that end range and pull back. And when I pull back, I'm really retracting hard and externally rotating my shoulders here, squeezing my mid back together. I want to make sure I'm not flaring at the ribs, so I'm going to take that breath out, set the ribs, and make sure that motion all comes from the upper back. So if you can come around the back here a little bit, take a look. I want you to really see what my back's doing. So I'm going to try to keep upright as much as possible, lean through, stretch the adductor, then pull into that external rotation and retraction. So it's that pull, just like that. And I'm trying to keep that back as straight as possible. I can go all the way down and I start letting my back round. I don't want that. I want you guys to move through that capsule, really get a good mobilization in that adductor region. So once again, boom, bam, just right here. And you're gonna find a lot of benefits out of this exercise. So that's Austin coming at you with the exercise of the week at Athilates.com.